Alright guys, so today is an amazing day because Extreme Captain Ginyu is finally going to get a Zenkai, and this is phenomenal and amazing for multiple reasons. One of the main reasons I like this character, guys, is he has one of the most broken abilities you can give a character, and as well as he has really broken equipments as well. And does this mean they're going to be Zenkaiing all the free-to-play Ginyu Force, like Raccoon's amazing, Bird is amazing, and so on and so on? I really hope so, because this is actually going to make fun characters, unique characters like this playable, because this character, or the full Ginyu Force, Extreme Ginyu Force, when they first came out, was actually really top tier, and I feel like they're going to go that route as well. And especially because you're going to be overhauling PvP to the fact where they're going to specifically give buffs to certain tags. So I think this is lining up perfectly into that as well. So let's break down absolutely everything, especially his ability, which is extremely broken. Probably one of the most broken abilities you can give a character. But guys, here we are on Twitter. It says here, Captain Ginyu's Zenkai Awakening is coming. Boost his Awakening arts with Zenkai Awakening. Plus, unlock all his uniques to gain attack buff, lower damage received, health recovery mid-battle, and lead the Ginyu Force slash, lead Frieza. Frieza Force, technically they didn't put Force there, and Ginyu Forces to victory with Captain Ginyu. Now, I really want to quickly break down his main ability that makes him so good, guys. Let's just go to this page real quick. So his main ability is this right here. So draws an Awakened Arts card, body change next. He does have body change, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. Inflicts all allies and enemies with null switching for 10 timer counts. You know, if you use this correctly, even though it becomes like an even battle and you get locked in as well, because it's all allies and all enemies gets locked in, you can utilize this really well, guys. He gives Ginyu Force and Frieza Force an extreme amount of buffs, like an insane, especially if you run full Ginyu Force, you get double buffs absolutely everywhere. And before we break that down, take a look at this equipment you can use on him. You can use this equipment on him, guys. First slot is base health plus 15%. Second slot is a base strike attack or base strike defense all the way up to 30%. And then as well as, the third slot, it's the same thing, base blast attack or base blast defense all the way up to 30%. So this is an overpowered equipment, as well as this right here, this awakened Ginyu Force equipment, which is base strike attack, base blast attack all the way up to 18%. And then on the third slot is up to 6% to strike and blast attack to to attack Frieza Force battle members. So yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. We can cap out at 36% for base blast attack and base blast, strike and base blast attack, and then as well as here as well. And we also have this equipment too, which is base strike attack, base strike defense, and as well as base critical and base strike attack or base strike defense. You guys can look at this on your own, but yeah, some really good equipments to deal with here, guys. But I think this is, like I said, lining up towards the overhaul of the Ginyu Force, because they are revamping the Ginyu Force event, which also means more crystals up for grabs. So if you guys do want to keep up with my weekly crystal counter guide videos, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on post notifications, and like the video, because I love doing those to keep you guys updated to see exactly where you guys can collect your crystals, exactly how much, and so on and so on. So yeah, he's really good. Let's take a look at his stats right away. He is, I think, a support unit. So okay, before we take a look at his stats, guys, let's take a look at this. So this is pre-Zenkai. This is insane because this is before Zenkai. So if you run Frieza Force, if all your members are Frieza Force tags, you get 35% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, or whenever this character enters the battlefield, as well as plus 30% to own key recovery for 20 timer counts every time this character enters the battlefield. Now, really quick to note, this is pre-Zenkai. I keep mentioning this, so this is probably going to be like, I don't know, much better probably in a way. Also, if you guys run Ginyu Force, if all members are Ginyu Force, which I think they're going to plan on Zenkai all the Ginyu Force, these two are going to combine, because Ginyu Force is Frieza Force. So the Ginyu Force is going to get this top buff and as well as this bottom buff, which is -5 to own strike and blast cards cost for 15 timer counts, as well as draws a special arts cards next, activates once. So really good there. You get all these buffs if you run all Ginyu Force. What I love to do is run Captain Ginyu, Birder, and Raccoon. Raccoon is absolutely phenomenal, guys. I cannot wait until they, Zenkai those two. Hopefully Raccoon next and then Birder, because Birder super takes a ton of damage. Raccoon is super tanky and he heals like his whole team. I used to run this team and I used to go like top 500 in PvP, which is insane. Like when these characters came out, these characters were insane, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to that track as well, guys. Also, we have another one here. Applies the following effects to allies. Frieza Force when this character switched to standby. So whenever he comes in, he gets buffed, and whenever he switches out, Frieza Force or Ginyu Force gets buffed. Plus 15% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, as well as plus 20% to key recovery for 15 timer counts. Also applies the following effects to Ginyu Force, which if you use, like I said, a full team of Ginyu Force, you would be applied all of these buffs. So another plus 15% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and as well as plus 15% to critical rate for 15 timer counts. So kind of like a mini Bardock as well. A lot of stuff to look forward to, guys. I absolutely, I'm a big fan of the Ginyu Force. If you guys subscribe to me, you guys already know that right there. And yeah, not much else to go off of here. We are going to get a more detailed version of this when it gets updated tonight. So I am going to have some leaks early for you guys before the update even comes out. So make sure you guys subscribe and, turn on those notifications so you guys do not miss a thing and catch absolutely everything early. So, yeah, plus 30% to tag Frieza Force, Base Strike, and Base Blast Attack. Another phenomenal Z ability right there. He'll probably buff, I don't know if he's going to buff Ginyu Force or Frieza Force. We'll have to wait and see. If he does buff Ginyu Force, then that's really good, guys, because then that's a really good sign that they're going to, Zenkai all of these units right here. And let's just really quick break down Raccoon, because Raccoon's actually probably my favorite one out of all of them. He's a defensive type and really, really tanky, but I love his main ability, which is restores all allies health by 15% and restores allies from the Ginyu Force by 10%. So that's a 25% health recovery if you run full Ginyu Force to all allies, and that's huge. That is huge. Also, the following effects occur if own remaining health is technically minus 50% below after the enemy's attack is over. He gets, a buff of strike attack plus 30%. Also, gradually recovers his own health, and a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff. And this is pretty crazy because this is all pre-Zenkai, honestly. And, if we just take a look at the stats, this is, obviously an outdated EX unit, extreme unit, but really, really notable right away. Now, I do like, last thing I'm going to note here before we go is Birder's super attack. So if they Zenkai Birder, I absolutely love it. He's deals major impact damage, also restores own Vanish Gauge by 40%. But what makes this even better is his unique ability, because I believe, let's see, he gets a buff. Let's see, there we go. Increases, so the following effects occur when this character evades an enemy's attack with Vanish Step. He gets a 20% buff to his special move damage, activates 3 times, and as well as an extra, minus 5 cost to his, super anytime you have a Frieza Force member, which is really, really good. So a lot of good stuff here. Also, his main ability gets some 50% Vanish recovery. So you guys, if you guys are new to the game, I'm telling you, if you guys are old to the game or older to the game when these characters first came out, you guys know these are the real deals. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep you guys updated, especially tonight with some leaks. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one very shortly. I would say in about 10 hours or so, maybe less. We'll see. But yeah, guys, keep updated with those notifications. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.